She's talking about being beat up. She's talking about having scissors to her throat, talking about pulling you off of her and you telling her you would have killed her.
That's when we had an altercation.
With scissors?
No, there was no scissors.
The investigation takes a deeper turn as the officer questions Tina about the living conditions and her treatment of the kids. Tina's explanations about food and discipline continued to raise red flags.
She loves my cooking. My kids love my cooking.
Dear God, I think she's going to kill me. I didn't do anything. I've been shutting out all the bad thoughts, but it's no use. But I won't let their negativity and discouragement stop me. This is my year for as long as I'm alive.
She claimed that she fed the kids regularly, but the children were visibly malnourished.
If you're feeding them, why are they skinny? Why aren't you feeding your kids?
Why haven't I taken them to the doctor? I have no excuse.
Okay. Why aren't you feeding your kids enough? Okay, you feed them. Why aren't you feeding them enough?
What is enough? Because, like I explained earlier, they were gorging.
Tina also admitted to locking up food to prevent the kids from sneaking it.
They like to eat noodles. What kid can get fat off of noodles?
My kids. I feed my kids noodles all the time. They're fatter than hell. At least not skin and bones like this.
Her explanations about why the kids were so thin didn't add up, and the officer began questioning her more aggressively about the children's health.
Are you feeding those kids enough?
Enough? Okay, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
What would be enough? Is 3 times a day enough?
Okay.
2 to 3 times a day?
So,
because sometimes, like I said, in the morning, the girls will just have a glass of milk. Okay? But they have lunch and they have dinner. They never skip that.
Okay.
Never.
We're circling right back around to, if they're not skipping meals and if they're getting fed enough, I wouldn't be able to see their bones through their skin like that.
The children's condition was worsening, and the officers could see through Tina's excuses the situation was becoming more dire, and it was clear that Tina's care was neglectful at best and abusive at worst. Would you have let Tina off the hook, or would you have pressed hard